Hello, and welcome to this video on assisting with actions and activities related to incident response in compliance with Australian Workplace Health and Safety, or WHS, laws. Throughout this session, we will explore the key responsibilities, legislative requirements, and practical steps for effectively managing incidents in the workplace. Under the WHS Act and regulations, all workers and managers play crucial roles in ensuring the safety of the workplace. Let's start by understanding duty holders under the WHS Act 2011, specifically Section 19. It outlines that a person conducting a business or undertaking, often referred to as a PCBU, has the primary duty to ensure, as far as is reasonably practicable, the health and safety of workers. Additionally, Section 27 of the Act imposes a duty on officers, such as managers and executives, to exercise due diligence to ensure the PCBU complies with WHS obligations. Workers, under Section 28, must also take reasonable care of their own safety and follow reasonable instructions from their employer. Now let's talk about the WHS Regulations 2011, which provide practical guidance on managing specific risks, including incident response procedures. Regulation 42 mandates emergency plans that should include procedures for workers to follow in case of an incident. Next, we look at how to implement workplace-specific policies, procedures, and processes to respond to incidents effectively. Under Regulation 43 of the WHS regulations, every workplace must have an emergency plan in place. This should cover evacuation procedures, methods for notifying emergency services, and processes for medical assistance. It's vital that these procedures align with both the WHS Act and regulations, particularly in ensuring notifiable incidents are reported immediately, as per Section 35 of the WHS Act. These incidents include fatalities, serious injuries, or dangerous occurrences. Clear communication is critical during an incident. Regulation 40 outlines the requirement for workplaces to have effective means of communication during emergencies, ensuring that everyone knows how to respond. As part of this, managers and supervisors must communicate response plans and responsibilities to their teams. This includes setting clear expectations for how workers should report incidents and who they should notify. Regular training and briefings play a crucial role in reinforcing these responsibilities. Within the scope of your role, ensure that workers understand the incident notification process, including how and when to escalate an incident to supervisors or the WHS officer. Now let's focus on establishing communication mechanisms to notify managers or WHS officers when an incident occurs. Under Section 38 of the WHS Act, all notifiable incidents must be reported to Safe Work Australia or the relevant state authority immediately after becoming aware of the incident. This means setting up clear communication channels within your organization, whether it's a dedicated incident report phone line, an email template, or using incident management software. It's essential that workers know how to notify managers or WHS officers in real time. Having these mechanisms in place ensures timely and effective response, which is a critical requirement under both the WHS Act and Regulation 699, where timeframes for reporting are strictly regulated. When an incident occurs, your first priority is to provide initial assistance, but always within the scope of your role and training. Regulation 42 of the WHS regulations requires employers to ensure access to first aid and emergency assistance during an incident. This means, as a worker or supervisor, you should assist in line with the company's incident response policies. If you're trained in first aid, for example, you can provide immediate care to the injured person. For more serious incidents, your responsibility may involve securing the scene and contacting emergency services. It's important to understand that Section 28 of the WHS Act places a duty on workers to follow reasonable instructions related to health and safety. Therefore, you must also ensure you're adhering to workplace procedures while offering assistance. Documentation plays a vital role after any workplace incident. Section 38 of the WHS Act outlines that any notifiable incident must be recorded and reported. It's not just a legal obligation, but also a critical step in understanding how and why the incident occurred and how to prevent future incidents. Make sure to document key details such as the nature of the incident, the time and date, individuals involved, any immediate actions taken. Workplaces typically have standard forms to ensure consistency, and it's essential these are filled out accurately and promptly. Proper documentation supports both the investigation process and compliance with WHS laws. To summarize, managing incidents effectively in the workplace requires a strong understanding of the relevant WHS laws and regulations. We've covered how to identify duty holders, the importance of workplace-specific policies, how to communicate incident response requirements, providing assistance and documenting the incident. By aligning with the WHS Act 2011 and WHS regulations, organizations can ensure both legal compliance and the safety of their workers. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video has helped you better understand your role in assisting with incident response in the workplace.